What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another mukbang video. Today is my refeed day. Now the cut is ending very soon, so this will be my last refeed day of the cut. But then right after, the next couple of weeks, which is only 2 weeks away from hitting my goal, I just lost 2.4 pounds this week, and we're going a bit aggressive just to finish the cut strong. So the goal is to get to 138. I currently weigh in at 141.8. This is how I look like this morning, looking pretty lean and shredded. Now it's time for us to fill up the glycogen storages with some delicious donuts. Now we did stop by at Redlands to visit Deaux, and this is my first time coming out here trying these guys out, so I thought of giving you guys a quick video because you guys can't miss out on donuts, guys. You guys know you're here because of the sweet treats, man. So let's get straight into it. We're gonna start off with their breakfast item first, and then we do have 3 donuts that we picked up from their shop, and we'll likely eat those probably by the end of the day, because I do want to warm those up at home, and I do want to drink my milk with that. There's no way I will be able to do it without, you know, just straight simple cold. But yeah, they do look decadent. I did spend around $30.41 for these 4 items. So yeah, let's get straight into the first item. So it comes in this fancy little box. It says Deaux. The X is silent. This will be their omelet, which comes with their aioli chipotle sauce. I think that's what it's called. So it does come included, and this is what it's looking like, guys. Oh my gosh, look at the cheese pull right here. Wow. All right, so this is what it's looking like. It does come with some kind of cheese, bacon, and we got some scrambled eggs inside. And then we also have the chipotle aioli sauce. Cheers, guys. Oh yeah. By itself, the dough is actually nice and airy, very fluffy eggs. Bacon is nice and crispy, and then you do have a good amount of cheese, guys, which gives it an amazing flavor. Now let's dip it into their sauce, their chipotle aioli sauce. Look at that. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Has a bit of a kick to it, a nice spice. Yeah, that is very good. That pairs very well. Oh yeah. Wow, what a way to start this refeed day, guys. This will be the pre-workout, sort of. But we are gonna have a back workout later on today, and then we'll have something else other than these donuts. We'll get into those donuts later on in this video, so stay tuned for that. But right now we're having our first bite with this nice breakfast omelet. This does run for 10 bucks, which is insane. At least I'm getting my protein in. Wow. That is so good. This is literally like the best breakfast food ever, man. Wow. Gotta make sure that every bite comes with the sauce. By itself, it has a good amount of flavor, but the sauce enhances that flavor, man. This is amazing. Need to wipe my hands, man. That thing was filled with grease. A 10 out of 10, by the way. That was very delicious with the sauce. Mwah, delicious. They did had other ones. I mean, they're 10 a pop, and I would have to literally spend more than $100 to even try everything they have their menu. But again, today is a refeed day, so we are very limited to our calorie intake for the day, guys. So we're not gonna go ahead and, you know, devour 12 donuts, although that does sound great. Especially right now that I'm like drying out a bit more, and like my appetite's definitely increasing in this calorie deficit. But we're almost done with the cut. I'm trying to aim 2 pounds of body fat per week, right on summer day. That's when I'm gonna end the cut. So by then I'll be 138 pounds, and I'm gonna look extremely shredded, and we're gonna have a nice cheat day, which is completely different from a refeed day, because I'm definitely gonna enjoy myself and just, you know, eat what I can, not force feeding myself to the point where I'm gonna feel sick. For the post-workout, we're gonna have something different, but for now we're gonna go ahead and drive 40 minutes away from a gym that's nearby. My home gym is too far away, but luckily they have a location kind of close from here, about like 40-minute drive. So we're gonna go ahead and have a good workout. So I actually forgot my banana, dude. That's what I forgot, and I need to buy a banana on the way there. So I'll probably head out to a 7-Eleven and buy the biggest banana they got, because we need to use it as a pre-workout. I'll see you guys at the gym. Alright guys, we just came back from the gym, and now we went to Panda Express. Steamed white rice, half and half with super greens. Gotta get our greens in, and then we have the new barbecue brisket, and I did get some extra, have some points, and they were generous enough to fill this up a bit, even though on the bowl they've only gave me about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. So it's $1.95 for the new barbecue brisket, and they only give you like around 7 to 6 pieces. But if you do have points, redeem a small box of La Carte and get yourself a bigger serving, because they definitely filled that up a bit for me, and I think it's worth it if you have the points. All right guys, first bite, post-workout, let's get it. Okay. Now I didn't get enough sauce on that one, to be honest. Apparently it's sweet to a lot of people, but this was sort of sweet because I think I didn't have enough of that sauce, at least from that bite. But it is tender and it's very flavorful as well. Very good. And then we're washing it down with some Diet Coke. 59 cents at 7-Eleven if you have the app. That one they had a bit more sauce. So apparently for the serving size, which is like, I don't know if it's like even 6 or 7 pieces, to be 44 grams of protein. I don't believe it. I mean, this probably has like around like 11 pieces inside here. This is definitely at least 44 grams of protein. Eat your veggies, guys. Yep. Yeah. If you were to get the new barbecue brisket, and if you only got like 6 or 7 pieces or even less, and if they're small, I would feel scammed. I'll be honest with you. That's what I'm saying. It's much better if you would redeem your points to get this for free, because without redeeming them, a box of this is like $7. So, you know, it's pretty expensive. Let's get some of these vegetables out of the way. Make sure you guys eat your veggies if you want to have 6-pack abs this summer. Got some steamed white rice. Adding some teriyaki sauce all around the white rice. Give it some flavor. We're gonna put the rest of the brisket. All right, let's count how many pieces it came with on the small little La Carte box. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, about 10 pieces. I almost nailed it. I said 11. I could tell this one was from a fresh batch. It's actually way more tender. I think the other few that I had was like the leftover that they've been having there for a minute. Yeah. We're definitely getting in our protein today. Very crucial, especially after an intense workout. So good. Sweet and sour. Ooh. Mix it with the rice and the sauces. This barbecue brisket definitely pairs well with the white rice, especially if you add some teriyaki sauce and sweet and sour in the mix. Look at that. Final piece of the barbecue brisket. A little bit of rice and some of that sauce. All right, we're gonna speed things up. Cleaned up the bowl. All right, we did get 2 fortune cookies. On their website, these things are only 20 calories, which is not bad. Well, that was it. Panda Express, new barbecue brisket. I won't get it again, but if you do have points, make sure you guys redeem your points and get a small La Carte. Get that extra entry for free. And I hope that they don't skimp you out on that portion side of things, because if they do, that's crazy. It was a good idea, you know, bringing barbecue brisket into the Chinese game, but yeah, man, I feel like people are just want to get in there for the hype, just try it out, you know, and likely not get it again. So yeah. So anyways, guys, time to head home, and I'm gonna wait out maybe 2 hours for this food to fully digest. When it comes to white rice and protein, this was literally like easy to digest, so I know in the next 2 hours I'll be hungry. So yeah, stay tuned for the following meal, which is those 3 donuts from Deaux. Don't miss out, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we got the hair whipped out, man. All right, we just got back home. I'm very excited to eat these donuts. It's been 4 months since I had a donut. If you guys remember from my previous uploads when I went to Parlor Donuts, that was months ago. That was 4 months ago, maybe even 5 now. But yeah, that was a while ago. Trying these donuts for the first time from Deaux at Redlands, and that's like 80 miles away from here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and go with this one first. Old-fashioned Deaux, soaked in our tres leches liquid sweet cream whip, fresh strawberry. This is one of our superstars. Come see why. See you soon. So they don't really have an official description. I actually got it from their Instagram. They have a website, but they don't have a specific description on their donuts. It doesn't say much, to be honest, but this is what it's looking like, guys. So I was thinking of like maybe even warming these up just a little bit, even though it has that whip on top and it might even melt, but I might just probably heat it up for like 5 seconds just to have it nice and warm. So apparently this is soaked with tres leches milk. I did put it in the fridge for a little bit because it was melting from the heat when I had these donuts in the car as I was training right after I ate that omelet. Because again, I've been driving the entire day. We were 80 miles away from home, okay? So I had to improvise my time, you know, but let's go ahead and warm this up and make sure I warmed it up carefully so the whip is still intact, as you guys can see. And you guys know that I had to bring out the almond milk, not just any almond milk, the unsweetened almond milk. Oh man, we're gonna grab this to the side. Oh my god, this is already, this thing is dense and heavy. We're gonna go for that bite right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing is falling apart, but look at this thing, guys. It's so moist. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yes. Look at that. It's literally soaked into tres leches. Alright. It's a cake donut. Super moist because it is soaked in tres leches. If you guys are Hispanic, you guys already know exactly what that's like, but imagine on a vanilla cake donut. It's very moist and buttery as well. You can definitely taste the butter in these, but they taste really good. Tastes like the perfect old-fashioned, guys. If you guys are a fan of cake donuts, old-fashioned and tres leches, this one right here, it's for you. Wow, it is so buttery. It's crazy because I have my fair share of buttermilk bars. There's some that are nice and buttery, some that are moist as well, but this one is moist all around. It's buttery all around, so no dryness. There's some buttermilk bars that, you know, do come out kind of dry sometimes, and it's kind of disappointing, but this one right here is like, bro, this is like the king or queen of buttermilk bars right here. I just wish it was glazed. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I realized that it's not glazed, but if it was glazed, whoa, that would be like king or queen of all cake, buttery, old-fashioned donuts. But it's very close. Let's see if we could dunk it into some milk, man. I forgot. This thing didn't even have to be dunked in milk at all, because again, it's already soaked in tres leches. I gotta be careful because I don't know, it might dissolve inside as I dip it in, but we'll see. Okay, not too bad. It's still intact. Oof. That was almost too perfect. Too perfect. If it was glazed on the outside and if it has like a better crunch because of it, yeah, that would have been the #1 old-fashioned donut I've had in my entire life. And I had a good amount of old-fashioned donuts from different locations. you know, JD Flannels, you know, they specialize in old-fashioned donuts, cake donuts. Same with sidecar donuts. And yeah, this right here is definitely at the top. This one right here is for an old-fashioned. This one is ranked as my #1 old-fashioned to date. That's amazing, guys. Wow. I want to get to a solid 100 out of 10. Whoa. That's a crazy score, especially for not eating donuts for a very long time, right? But that one blew my mind. So far, it was worth the 80-mile drive. Man, honestly, can't wait to get into the rest and see what experience we get from them. And based off that, man, best believe I'm coming back and trying most of the other donuts. They're pretty pricey, not gonna lie to you. That omelet was like $9.99. Most of their donuts are like fixed price at $6.99, or I believe it was $5.99. $6.99. I'll have to double check. I'll leave it somewhere right here. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty pricey. But you know, some donuts are smaller than others. Some others are big, and you know, honestly, can't really complain because I could just make up for it if I get a bigger donut. For example, like an apple fritter, which I do have one right here. But this was a special fritter, not an apple though. We'll get into that at the very end because that should be the best for last. All right, we're gonna get into the next one, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, next up, we picked up here their PB&J. You guys already know how I feel about peanut butter and jelly donuts, guys. I'm a sucker for peanut butter and jelly, man. And you know, I couldn't pass on this one, so I had to grab this one as one of my 3 selections of donuts for this refeed. So let's read the description that they have on their IG. Okay, that's all they have, unfortunately. So this is a tart strawberry and rhubarb jam, creamy peanut butter glaze, salted peanuts, and strawberry crumble. So this is what it's looking like, guys. And looks like this was already like melting off from the heat, as these were in the car for a little bit. But we're gonna heat these up for just a couple seconds and we'll be back. But yeah, here we have it, nice and warmed up, guys. All right, I'm very excited for this one. Oh my gosh, that peanut butter glaze smells nutty. Ooh, nice and warm. All right, guys, cheers. Oh my gosh, it's hot. I heated it up for 20 seconds and the bottom is like burning, but this is what it's looking like right there. I don't know what's up with this jam. I need to look it up. I don't know if it's blackberry or something else, but it's definitely not strawberry. But regardless, pretty good still. All right, so this is on their, I don't know, I guess it's like a brioche bread. Very light, very airy. And peanut butter glaze, very nutty, crunchy from the roasted peanuts. And very tart from that filling. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, because again, I would have to find it on their post, but yeah, I don't know. It might be blackberry. Yeah, but regardless, not bad. Although I wish it was either strawberry or even raspberry jam. But I mean, this one's still good. Oh my gosh. They definitely don't skip on the filling, guys. Got peanut butter glaze galore. Put this sunk into some milk. I know this is gonna hit, man. Oh, this is gonna hit. Yeah. PB&J, Dunkin' milk, mandatory. But instead of just a regular sandwich on their brioche donut. That was their peanut butter and jelly donut. I mean, it's not on the cake donut, but it is on their, I don't know what kind of dough they make it, but it looks like a brioche bread. But regardless, it's still pretty good. Peanut butter glaze. Ooh, yeah, that was very tasty. The peanuts give it a nice crunch. The filling was very tart, not as sweet. So if you're into that, you're definitely gonna enjoy that. But I wish it was strawberry or raspberry. I think it was like a blackberry jam, or even blueberry. That would be sick. But I guess because it's not like really my favorite, you know, berry, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. And I mean, regardless, it was still amazing. So yeah, so far, man, these donuts are incredible. All right, guys, last but not least, we have here the final donut. Oh, hopefully it doesn't fall. But this is what it's looking like, guys. It's kind of dark. I might probably edit this part right here to make it brighter, but this is their miso caramel banana fritter. Our crispy fritter yeast dough filled with fresh bananas covered in miso caramel glaze, finished with bittersweet chocolate chips. Man, I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Chocolate chips and bananas on a fritter, guys. Oh man, oh man. Never have I ever. But let's give this one a shot, guys. Let's warm this up. So we're back and it's nice and warm. Oh my goodness. All right, let's break into it. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what the inside is looking like, man. Oh my goodness. All right, I see some mashed bananas in there as well. You kind of see it right here. My stomach's gonna hate me by the end of the day, man, because it's been too long. But cheers, guys. Oh yeah. You could definitely taste the banana flavor in there. You got chunks of bananas inside. You got that nice miso caramel glaze that gives it a nice crunch, which I love when fritters have a nice crunch from the glaze. Got the chocolate chips nice and melted because I warmed it up. Having the chunks of fruit so makes it a fritter. Can you hear that? That's how a fritter should sound like. Nice and hard from the glaze. Let's actually get that crunch right there. Oh yeah. That was good. Dip it into some milk. I know this one's gonna hit. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dunking into some almond milk is a must. Man, I mean, just look at that thing. It's just loaded with bananas, chocolate chips, with that nice, crispy miso caramel glaze. Oh my gosh, and it's so soft. Yeah. That crunch, bro. Let's hear that. Man, we gotta start small again, man. We used to just go crazy with the donuts. Now we're just struggling eating 3. I mean, although these are pretty packed and beefed up. It's funny because when I got to pick out this fritter, I said, give me the biggest one you guys have. And I'm glad I got the biggest one because now I'm just enjoying it even longer. The other ones, I inhaled them, but this one has taken a while to finish, but I don't mind because every bite is just very delicious. I already know this donut's probably at least nearly, if not above, 1,000 calories. It's crazy. I can feel the density on this thing. Wow. I mean, you can see it in my face, guys. I am sugared out. Find a bite. Which is the saddest bite, but good things have to come to an end. All 3 donuts down. Wow. Deaux. That was one of the most different donuts I've had in my entire life. And let me tell you, man, it's worth the drive. It's worth the 80 miles. Best believe when I have a blown out cheat day, and if I crave donuts, I'm definitely gonna go there. They all look insane. I don't know if you guys saw the B-roll from the very beginning, but man, they look so decadent. And they all look very dense, just the way I like it. So every bite, man, it's like worth every single penny. So you just keep in mind that these donuts are like $6-7 each. But what I like about it is, like, whether it's small or big, for example, you know, one of the old fashions or even the PB&J one, right? They're a lot smaller than the apple fritter or the banana fritter, whatever they call it, miso caramel fritter. That was a lot bigger, and they don't upcharge it because of size. So I like how they have it fixed for every single donut. But their omelets are $10. They do have like mini donuts and like little mini donut holes, which I haven't tried yet, but these are one of the few donut shops that actually do use real ingredients. So these donuts definitely feel and taste gourmet. So it's like, it's not like just all sugar, you know what I'm saying? So we do got a bit of fruit in there, you know, and their glaze are homemade as well. Their breakfast sandwiches are also unique and different, and they're very delicious, and they have variety, so I can't wait to try more of those. My stomach's gonna kick my ass. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video, and I had an amazing refeed. My last refeed at the cut, and then next week we're not having any refeed at all. This entire week, next week is gonna be like hell, but after these 2 weeks of hell, the goal is to drop around 4 pounds and be extremely peeled for the summer, and we're nearly there, guys. Today we looked amazing, and I know that I could do better. So again, you know, after once I'm done with those 2 weeks of hell, we might celebrate. We'll have a cheat day. You never know. We might go back to Deaux and try out the rest of their menu. They might have a new rotation too, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep up with them on Instagram. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. I make mukbangs, but I also do talk about fitness and make fitness content. So if you guys want to get in shape or want to learn exactly how to implement these foods in an effective way to see fat loss, because obviously I did enjoy these donuts, but I didn't went overboard. I didn't splurge or anything like that. Basically, I have to meet this amount of calories for today, even though I did went over by a couple hundred, but that's fine. You know, this deficit is a bit more aggressive, so I could be more flexible, but also, you know, we're only like 4 pounds away, so it's not like, you know, we need a longer time to stay in this deficit. So I just can't wait to come off of it and just enjoy life, enjoy the summer, looking good while eating good. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.